Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing what is arguably the largest semi-annual sale haul from Bath & Body Works I have done in, I want to say maybe 5 years. I'm staring at a ton of product that I snagged for the sale and I'm excited to share with you. Before I jump into the different areas of things I purchased, I'll just give a little bit of explanation to kind of give you some background on why this particular haul is as large as it is. It definitely seemed like it came up quicker than it normally does in June, but maybe I'm totally wrong. And when I saw the sale go live, I was kind of like, little bit iffy, not quite sure how I felt about it. And then I looked in my hoarding closet and I basically came to a realization that when it comes to seasonal scents, I was really lacking in fall and winter scents in particular. Most of my shower gels, while I am doing a nice job depleting that number, a vast majority of what I have in there is rose. It's like summer and rose scents. And I am a person who is very motivated and enjoys seasonal scents. So going into the sale, I thought to myself, okay, why don't I try to find, even though I still think a higher than I should number of shower gels, I don't have a good split of seasons. I was like, so why don't I try to look for some fall and winter scents? And then looking at my body lotions, I kind of was like, I don't have too many body lotions. Maybe I can pick a few up and be able to work through them over the course of this summer. I did get a little bit sidetracked and picked up some other items along the way, some for Ben, some home fragrance, some hand soap. So like a really good breakdown, but it just feels like a lot of items to bring into my collection all at once. But I think if I'm being honest with myself, this has always been the goal. The goal has always been to be able to make a larger purchase at the semi-annual season to then carry me through and not make any purchases until the next semi-annual haul, unless by some chance I deplete a category either seasonally or in numbers overall. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with just some of the one-off items that I got. So I decided to pick up these antibacterial hand wipes in strawberry pound cake. They were, I think 75% off, and they just generally had me curious. I've never seen these in my local store. I feel like they kind of just were thrown into their semi-annual sale boxes. So curious to try these out. If you've tried them, I'd like to know your thoughts. I wouldn't say I'm a big hand wipe antibacterial person. I'm more of a pocket back girl, but I feel like sometimes with baby stuff, it might be nice to have these handy. So I'm going to toss these into my diaper bag and see how frequently I use them. I also got a hand cream. This was in the scent Saltwater Breeze. I really enjoy this scent, and I actually, I love this scent. I actually will say I'm very low on hand creams. I've been doing a really good job working through them, and I haven't brought any really into my collection. I used to get all the time a free hand cream coupon from Bath & Body Works that I would cash in, but I haven't gotten one in a while, so it's kind of why I haven't had a whole lot of hand cream in my life. So really pleasantly pleased to find this again for 75% off. Third one-off thing that I have is a soap. I am definitely not in the habit of buying soaps. Most of the soaps that I have in the hoarding closet have come from different boxes. I think it's weird to have a surplus of bar soap. Personally, for me, I find like that's unusual or an unnecessary thing to have, but I've always been curious about their soaps. And again, similar to the wipes, they happen to be in my local stores for the first time. So I picked up Cucumber and Lily. I've had this as a hand soap and as a candle, and I've really enjoyed the scent of it. And this was also in that 75% off category. I think it smells so yummy. I'm somebody who does a double cleanse of my whole body. I typically do a bar soap rinse first, and then I go in with a delicious shower gel. So I'm curious to see what I think about this. I don't think I'd be in the habit of buying these at the $8.50 price tag, but if I like it and I'm ever low on a soap, I think I might buy them again at the semi-annual sale price. Additionally, I picked up a body cream, so unlike me, but I remember hearing about this scent, but I wasn't paying close attention to when it hit the shelves, / probably wasn't really doing a lot of buying at the time. And so I came across Pear Creme Brulee. First off, I think this is really pretty packaging, and the scent, I think the scent is so good. I would have really liked this as a shower gel, but I could only find like a couple of these, and they were only in body creams. The notes of this are baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream. So it's basically like a vanilla, like brown sugar pear scent, which is decadent and yummy and delicious. So looking forward to saving this for the upcoming winter season, even though I'm not like really game for winter yet. I'm still very much enjoying the lovely summer weather that I have in New England. All right, now let's go ahead and go into hand soaps. I ended up picking 3 hand soaps. The price of them were just so good. And I really was curious about the scents for 2 of them, so I thought I would go ahead and just pick up a few more. I mean, I'm always cycling through hand soap, so it's not a huge deal. The first one I got was Pretty Sweet, which is Marshmallow Flurries. This is warm marshmallow, fresh lavender, and smoked woods. It basically, to me, is a like fall hand soap scent that I'll save for the fall time. And I looked at it as if I buy it now, it'll save me from buying a fall scent in the future. I also picked up, this one was really interesting. It's Carnival Kettle Corn. The notes of this are funfair popcorn, golden vanilla, and toffee drizzle. I like go back and forth on whether or not, I mean, it really does smell like popcorn. I don't know if I'm gonna like this as a hand soap, but I thought I'd be a little adventurous and give it a try. So that's why I snagged it. And the last one is actually a repurchase. This is from their spring collection. It is Tulip Gardens. I was so pulled into this scent when I first got it, and then I immediately pulled it out and used it, and I really liked it. And I don't feel like it did super well across the board because there were droves of this at my local store. So I figured when they went down to 75% off, I'd pick one up. The notes of this, in case you've forgotten, are spring showers, tulip fields, and lush greens. I just love this scent, and there's like a real chance I might use it up this summer because I prefer it over some of the other recent hand soaps that I picked up. So big fan of this, and if you come across it, I do recommend. Okay, we're gonna move into home fragrance. I actually picked up 3 candles. That might be a little bit strange for you to hear because if you've watched any of my Bath & Body Works trash talks in the last 9 months, you have not seen any 3-wick candles make any appearance. And that is because we went through a phase where, and we kind of still are going through a phase where I haven't been burning candles, but in my heart of hearts, I really do want to burn through the candles that I have. I have toyed with the idea, I've gone back and forth on it and just never pulled the trigger, which probably tells me I don't want to do it, of chopping up my candle collection and melting it down and just using it in that way, and then being very, very selective about doing that with candles in the future. But I just love a flame. Just the little pyro in me loves a flame. It's very soothing. I know it does leave soot. That's why I stopped burning candles. We got soot on our nice new cabinets, and my husband and I scrubbed them back to their whiteness, but I just got super sucked in. So here's where we stand. I got 2 3-wicks and a single wick candle. The 2 3-wicks are actually just the same scent. It is Pink Petal Tea Cake. Don't much care for the whole presentation, but I really like the scent of this. In case you are unfamiliar, it is pink rose petals, pound cake, vanilla glaze, and natural essential oils. I had burned through the last time this scent came around a few years ago, all of my stash. And when it made a comeback, I figured I may as well just pick up a couple. They were at the $10.95 or $11.95 price point. And I figured like for that price and with how scarce the collection or the scent has been coming around, I may as well have it. And you know, I'll slowly, I'm sure at some point, burn through them. The second one is a 1-wick. This is smoked vanilla. This is a scent that I feel like I can never get my hands on. I do think it smells a lot like Marshmallow Fireside, and perhaps when I burn it, I will feel less that way or more that way. I don't know, but I really wanted to try it, and these were 75% off, so I figured I'd go ahead and get it for a pretty insignificant price point. We now move into Ben's body care that I picked up. I grabbed 4 shower gels for him. Most of these are repurchase scents that he's had before, but I figured I would just like stock him up while the price was good. The first one I grabbed was teakwood. The scent of this is mahogany, black teakwood, and lavender. I'll tell you the scent notes, but I'm gonna be honest, I think they all basically smell the same. I think all of them have the same base notes with like very subtle differences that my nose does not really pick up on. Second one I grabbed was Whitewater Rush. The notes of this are fresh whitewater, aromatic bergamot, and white cedar. Third one I grabbed as a repurchase was Freshwater. This one is Italian bergamot, mountain spring water, and oak moss. And all of these 3 were 75% off. And then they had one day where they were doing like across the board, all of their men's care, I think was $5.95. And that's when I snagged a new one, which is called Legend. The notes of this are bergamot, rich oak, and sandalwood reserve. This is the only one. I think that they came out with 4 scents in this collection. This is the only one that I actually like. The other ones I found were pretty off-putting. So he is now well stocked, probably through, I would say, like next summer maybe. Maybe he'll go through all of his shower gel collection, but I doubt it. And that leaves us with me and the body care that I purchased. I purchased 4 lotions, 1 travel size shower gel, and then 5 full size shower gels. So a lot to unpack here. I'll go ahead and start with my lotions. So I will say that not all of these are quote unquote like summer collection scents, but I took the notes to feel very summery to me. The 2 that are truly summer is Magnolia Charm. Oh, I love a floral scent. I just, oh, this is so good. Again, this reminds me of like a floral shampoo. The notes are dewy pear blossom, blooming magnolia, and fresh cedar. Looking forward to using this lotion in the near future. I also grabbed a Beach Nights. Haven't had this in a long time. They have brought it back a few times, and I had such like a stock of it that I'd slowly worked through and kind of then got like sick of the scent that I had never really grabbed it again, but it's been a while since I've had it, and I thought it would be lovely to have as a lotion. The notes are toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. So good. It's such a relaxing scent to me. I think this would be great to apply like at night and then drift off into sleep. The next 2 are ones that I consider winter, but I think the scents to me read more summer. So I've got Gingham Heart of Gold. This one is crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. I feel like I could use this closer to the end of summer, headed into fall. I really enjoyed this as a shower gel earlier this year. I definitely, when I grabbed this as a shower gel back around Christmas, I didn't even know the scent had come out. It seems like it didn't do super well though, because I think it was being clearanced out, but I really liked it, so happy to have it as a lotion. And then I picked up Whipped Berry Meringue. Apparently I'm like real into this collection that I did not know about. I think it came out in the winter. Maybe I'm totally wrong. The notes of this are fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. Ugh. Yeah. This to me reminds me of like blackberry vanilla. Maybe I'm making that scent up, but I feel like that's an old school scent that we once had. So very thrilled with these 4. I would like to say I'll use them all this summer, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to prioritize my older ones first. Older ones meaning like in the last year I purchased them, and then I can give these a whirl. And finally, shower gels. I'm gonna start with the travel one that I picked up, another gingham one. I have to say, I don't love just the straight gingham scent, but I seem to like other iterations. This is Gingham Love, which I don't have the scent notes of on the travel size, but I, got a little on my nose there. I enjoy this. I don't know what's in it. Maybe it's like a fruity type of scent, but it's good. I think it's great as a travel size. I think it'll be one of those scents that I just will use one and done with, but happy with that find. Again, basically everything I have was 75% off when I picked it up. I went with a duplicate scent, which is unlike me because I tend to get sick of scents, but I figured if I can space them out using one in the summer and one in the winter, it'll be fine. So I grabbed a Whipped Berry Meringue as a shower gel. Looking forward to trying out this in the upcoming winter. Another winter one I was really happy to see, Snowflakes and Cashmere. I don't know why this was on the shelves and hadn't been purchased back in the winter. I love the packaging. This is a great, like every winter I like to use one of these scents, so very happy with it. And then I also went with an old school Vanilla Bean Noel. I have not had this scent in a while, and just smelling it, like the graham crackery note of it, I thought it would be very pleasant to have in the winter months. So I am very pleased to have an old school scent that was heavily discounted. And then there were 2 that were from, I think, just like a semi-annual sale collection that I personally think I'm gonna like to use in the fall/winter. The first one is Cinnamon Donut Swirl. This is very truly like a bakery fall type of scent. The notes are sweet cinnamon, brown sugar, and fluffy dough, which I'm all about. And then the other one, I feel like it doesn't necessarily present itself as a fall scent, but I feel like I'm gonna like it then, which was Cotton Candy Clouds. The notes here are spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. I think because it has both the like sugar vanilla scent, it gives me more of like a sweet fall vibe instead of a true summer scent. So definitely a lot added to the shower gel category, but in the scheme of like seasonal breakdown, these are all like needed for me to have my seasonal desire that I want. So we'll see how this all shakes out. Stay tuned. Now that I have been able to record this video, I'm gonna go ahead and integrate these products into my hoarding closet, count the closet since we are due for an update on my numbers. The numbers will definitely look a little bit skewed based off of my usage, but alas, it's a part of the transparency process that I am all about. As always, I really appreciate you being here. I know I haven't been able to film as frequently and upload as frequently as I would like, which means it's even more valuable to me that you choose to pop in and check out my channel from time to time. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in my next video as soon as possible. Bye.